This morning we're going to talk about service column lock on 2005 Corvette only. The reason why we're not talking about 2004 back to 1997 is because that is a different system. It functions in completely different ways, so we must understand the difference between the two. Even though it still does the same thing, it locks a steering wheel, it functions in a completely different fashion. Now, what I have up here is I have the technical service bulletin that was released on November 14th of this year, where we are actually authorized to completely disable the steering column lock system. Now, what we do is we basically reprogram the body control module to not pay attention to any position of the steering column lock itself. And as you can see here, we remove the lock plate and then we put in just a retainer plate that no longer engages the lock pin. And then what we'll do is we go in, we basically reprogram the body control module to basically ignore the steering column lock module. Now, the internet's got it wrong. If you look at a lot of the internet Corvette forum posts, Corvette Action Center posts, they talk about an immobilizer control module. Well, it's not. There was never an immobilizer control module on this vehicle. As you can see right here, that module is a steering column lock control. And if I could get it to focus, no, it's not focusing very well today. But anyway, that steering column lock control module is what we are talking about. And it's right down here. You could see item number 47. And you could see how it's labeled. Now that module basically just tells the body control module, okay, either the pin is out to engage or it's retracted in to disengage the steering wheel. That's what that module does, and that is the correct terminology. But when the steering column lock tells the body control module, hey, I've got the lock pin, that is where the ignition is disabled. That is where, if it doesn't see the correct signal from the steering column lock actuator itself, it basically causes a no start. You can't start the vehicle, it won't do anything, and that's the reason behind the actual failure. So basically, all we're doing is we're telling the body control module, hey look, you've got nothing going on here, don't pay attention to anything I say, start the vehicle and allow it to run. So, just so that you get an actual feedback, it takes me usually between 1 and 2 hours to do the job, because you have to remove the steering wheel, you have to remove the trim covers, the lower knee bolster in order to get to that lock plate to change it. The reflash only takes about 15 minutes, but it is the actual removal of that lock plate that you see here. It's removal of this lock plate to install this lock plate that actually takes the time. So, just wanted to give you the heads up on that. So, if any of you with 2005 and manual transmission equipped vehicles only, this is how it will go, and that's about what it takes. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day.